So here with Facebook Group Poster, we are now up and running. As you click into it here, I'll remove my files here. And as you can see, I'm the one that's logged in on Facebook. From here, we go over to our Facebook files. We go to our groups. And what we do is we scroll all the way down to the bottom of all of our groups here. Once that's done, we right click and then save as, and it'll say group discovery. I have mine currently on my desktop here. Groups discovery Drew. So you save that file. Once it's saved, we come over to our next area. We click on add Facebook account. And as you can see here, it says my name, and now I have to upload my group files. These are all the places that I want to have my groups now advertised to. We go to my groups file and we upload. Now at the bottom here, you're going to notice all the accounts that I have there and all the groups that I'm in. So we're going to do an advertisement for your boy girls town. That'll be the URL that goes in. And I'm going to give a demo of this because I'm actually going to log out of my account and I'll log into my wife's account. So that way we can also see if I get a mobile notification from when it does post on my wife's account. So as you see here, there's no additional things that are here. Okay. We're going to get a notification for it. So now we need to do some advertising. The message. We're talking about Arizona Jeweler for Nonprofit and helping Pope Francis. That'll be our title. Right there. We need the message. The message is the Tree of Life. Actually, we'll go right here and grab about the Tree of Life Foundation. We'll post that in the message. And now we need an image. So let's go to our images here. Let's copy this image address. We'll paste that image address right there. Now we can add in any kind of caption. So in our case, we'll just make it look like we got a bunch of likes and shares. And then the description, let's grab one, changing one life at a time. Now, here is our demo of it. So just this round, I'll do the demo, but we will actually do a full blast on this in just a couple. So I'm going to pick a couple of the demo groups. I think I have one more down here too. Yes, I do, right there. And then we'll select that we want it to go once, or we can do once a day or once a week. It'll post out at the exact same time each day or exactly each week. We'll click post. Now, as you can see, I'm getting these notifications here. This also means that I'm getting a group notification. And as you can see on my cell phone here, let me make sure that you can see it here. I am getting those same notifications from Facebook. Okay? So, let's go take a look. You can see that Drew and Josh both did it. Here's about the Tree of Life Foundation, how to become one. Here's our ad, changing one life at a time. And each one of the accounts that we had loaded into the system all did the ads in whatever location that we wanted them to go into. Now when we click go, it takes you directly right over to the page. Now everybody's asking, how hard is it to be able to build up groups? How hard is it to do everything? With us, you can choose your category. So say, for instance, you want to do charity. Okay, we'll do a search on that, and then we'll do groups. So as you can see, there's fundraisers here, Charity Crossing, and you can join all these groups, and you got to wait until they approve you to be able to build up your groups list. And you can join all these groups that are there, and then be able to advertise into them with multiple accounts. Absolutely, because Facebook's going to restrict how many groups you can join in a day, which is like 15 to 20. So if you have 5 accounts that are getting, let's say, 20 on there, you got 100 groups that you're advertising to. And 100 groups on average has a total of, let's just say, 2,000 people total. So your very first day of building up advertisements, and then let's say you have 10 accounts, your first day of advertising is to 2 million people available. And as you can see, I've already been approved for one of these groups right now. Now, the average cost of an impression right now is like on Facebook, I think 11 cents or per 1,000. Now, the cost per click on average is 38 cents. So, if you get 1,000 clicks, you're spending $3,800. That builds up pretty quick. What we're trying to do is we're trying to make it to where now you don't have any more of the cost per click. And in Facebook's ads, if you wanted to go and make an ad and you wanted to target 1 million people, let's see what the average cost on that impression would be. So we'll just do reach because that's the cheapest. And then we'll say traffic because that's also the cheapest. And then we will do store visits also. We're trying to just make sure that everything that's there. Currency is in dollars. Okay, now we're going to go over to the ad sets. Oh, I got to select a Facebook page. Real quick, I'm going to have to sign out. Switch into... No, well, we don't want to create one, so I'll just log out and log in with the... Yeah, that's fine. So if we were going to create an ad here, we'll just do visits. Find conversions. Now here we are when we have our chart. We want to be able to reach on Facebook here a total number of 1 million people. So let's go to $2,000. Now we're leaving this open to everything. This is just all the United States, 18 plus. And at $2,000 our estimated daily reach, because this is a daily budget, will be 33,000. So that's still not even on the daily. If we wanted to set it up to the daily of 2 million, let's go to 4,000. Let me call you right back. We're getting 590,000 people. Let's go 8,000. And as the holidays persist, so we're almost at 1 million. So you're going to spend $16,000 a day to just be in front of 2 million people. That's not including the clicks. You'll spend $56,000 a week. Let's change this to impressions. So 8,000 impressions only will get you 2 million a day. You'll spend $8,000 to get 2 million impressions a day, which with our system, you can now do 2 million ads in an hour. So I'll log out real quick and I'll log into one of our ad accounts here. On Facebook. And now on this account here, none of these are organized. This is just us adding in. But you have 35,000 members. Let's just go with our groups here. Some of these groups have millions of people in them. This one has 3 million people in it. So if I wanted to do something in India, I'd have 3 million people to instantly market to. So if I wanted to make a $3 million ad spend in India, would it do me much good? No. So you can see 2,000 members, 15,000 members, 38,000 members, 32,000. 1.4 million, 230,000, 600 and some thousand. This is a marketing page. So if you wanted to ever market to anything for the Arabian market, that's 645,000 people. Another million here. And this is actually for one of my clients that wants to be able to go in and market to their group of people. $30K. So on just this ad account alone, for me to go and advertise out, it would reach approximately 7.5 million people worldwide. Now, when you're going out, you have to target. So say, for instance, you're a car dealership that you want to sell to, you're going to look for car groups. So you come over, you type in cars, and you type in groups. And now you have 6,000, 259,000. Or if you need to specific it down, so that way it would be in your market, type in cars, Arizona. And choose your groups from there. And this is how you start getting your local market, and you can get high conversions and sales on local market. Now all of our ads though, unlike basic impressions, they don't stay. Or they stay. The basic impression does not. So our ad is technically now more of a billboard. And this is how our system works. Now with our new dashboard, we're updating our post log system, so every single one of the users that actually sees your ad will now advertise in and will be in the post log for which user, so total number of members that have seen it for that, and then the link to be able to open up that individual file and location, what group ID it went into, and whether or not the ad is active and pending, or if it was not approved by the group or deleted, it'll say that it was a failed attempt. So it will not calculate any of the impressions that'll happen there. But as you also saw with our system, as I highlight up here, every single one of the groups here also populate as a mobile notification. So we have one of the largest overall working availabilities with that. Tonight we will have LinkedIn poster is under alpha testing right now. Google Plus poster is under alpha testing right now. Twitter poster is in beta. And then we're also looking to set up like an ad parlor availability so that way you'll be able to see what your individual ads will look like. So this would be one that's a mobile view, a desktop view, before you even have to post it out. So you can build your ad, you can structure it any way that you need to. The only differences between the two is we'll be changing this from a file upload to just the URLs. And you can see what kind of ad you will have. In our case, it'll only be a desktop news feed, so it'll look like this. And I think that's it for right now.